South of downtown Los Angeles.
Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup
between the Las Vegas Raiders
and the Los Angeles Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
12 yards there as they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Etienne.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
2nd and 8.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They go play action with Jackson. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson now.
And they go back to Tony. It's complete this time.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Breaks through the contact. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Lamar Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will It'll bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll try the air now with Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
13 yards, the tally on the return there.
And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
I forgot what play that
first down, that fits the bill.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Oh, he picked it? Wow.
Picked up by Michael Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
Lamar, emoji double exclamation mark, emoji double exclamation mark, emoji double exclamation mark.
After a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the run, now Herbert to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. On 1st down, Tony. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
2nd and 7. Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Now ETN.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A beautiful fake. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
ETN.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Jackson. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Guyton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And they finally stop him, but not before he's inside the 15. A terrific return.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Play action. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted.
Picked off inside the 10. And now off to the races. Down the right
I pressed the
side.
wrong button, bro. Wow. I'm out here soiling it, bro.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Wilson at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Charger drive about to get going.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Eckler again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, LA! Austin Eckler, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted, and that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A shotgun snap, and again to ETN.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Charger drive about to get going. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now Eckler. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Tyree Gillespie, the one to get him down.
From just shy of midfield, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Trey McKinney, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Point after, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. On the return comes Drake. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tony powers by at the 40, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowler, Chris Harris, is in on the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Play action. It's Jackson. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Isaiah McKenzie. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Charger drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
2nd and 6. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 103 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the 1st down.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Allen. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. Rolling to his right. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jackson.
T-delay like PTF doesn't run the junk
closer,
LOL.
but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Jackson.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 4th down, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Jalen Guyton.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
A handoff for Etienne.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity, Dave.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Jackson.
It's complete to Snead. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's Jackson.
He's going deep for Brown. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
But that's not going to help the cause as he stops short of the 10. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now it's Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you